exactly when to start licking, don't you, Freya? Anyway, hello, friends. Before we go into the next run, I'm just going to speak on slight behalf of Frame Savers. I've noticed we have an incentive coming out that is pet all of the animals. Do you see this face? Do you see this sad, sad face? I know, it looks sad. No, I know, I love you too. Look sad, look sad. Okay, yes, thank you. She wants to see those animals get pet. And we have a long way to go to do that. So please, think of the pets. Think of the pets. And, you know, I have 2 dogs, so the best part about that is if you do a $5 donation for each of them, that's 2 pets, that's $10, and that's some pretty cool Arzette-related things. So just FYI. Anyway, now back to our regularly scheduled program. Hello, friends. I'm Asuka424, and welcome to Erase Words of Arzette the Jewel of Faramore Casual Any Percent. My opponent is...
Hi, I'm threepup. Speaking of animals, there are some horse-related things going on in this run. I would kindly request chat, give me your worst horse puns in $5 donations. I would love to hear them.
But yeah, we have a really, really fun game that I have dog fur in my mouth. That's great. Really cool, fun race coming up. Before we start, I just want to point out on my screen, which is the one on the right, I have Skip Quest intros already set to go. What that is a nice little quality of life thing that the wonderful developer Dopley put in. That means we don't have to talk to like the same people twice. It saves time, it's a speedrun thing, and it's super cool. But unfortunately, that means no cutscenes. We'll just have to do that for a later time. But I'm ready to go. I hope we've ready to donate, ! Donate. I want to see those pets get popped and born and bred. But yeah, I'm good. Threepup, you good?
I'm also good.
All right, chat, I know you're always good because you're super cute. Savage, you ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
All right, friends, we are going to get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Potato. Let's go. Oops, and I hit the wrong button. That's cool. All right, so Arzette the Jewel of Faramore. For those of you that have heard of the Unholy Trinity, that is things like Link, the Faces of Evil, Wand of Gamelon, Zelda's Adventure, you know those CDI games that nobody talks about? This is a love letter to those games. That being said, it's actually a pretty awesome platformer, pretty technical platformer too. It came out this year actually on February 14th, if I remember correctly, and it's actually really fun. We play as the wonderful Princess Arzette, who is just this general absolute queen. I know she's a princess, but she's a queen. Don't at me. And we're just going to make our way through the various areas of Faramore and collect the Doritos of Power. And we need 5 of them to reform the Jewel of Faramore, which you'll see later on does some pretty heckin' cool things. This first part's pretty straightforward. I played a little bit carefully. Threepup is significantly better at this than I am, let's real talk. But right now what we're both going through is a sequence break. It seems pretty innocuous, but this actually breaks the game wide open. We are bypassing something and getting an ability called, or just basically a wave of pink awesome energy. Names are hard when you're running. And what that does is it lets us go through the game without playing like a third of it. It's fine. It's actually a developer-intended sequence break, which is pretty cool. So you'll see we can break these pink barriers that we'll take care of them later on. We'll deal with some blue barriers and eventually some purple barriers. It also gives this really cool wave attack that, as you can see, turns our short-range sword into a long-range missile wave of sorts. But yeah, that's kind of the basics. It starts off pretty casual. I will say this run, especially from a speedrunning standpoint, can be pretty reset intensive. Not so much in Anju Desert, but more so Norin Swamp, because that's when we get into some technical funness. One thing I can mention is what you'll see Threepup and I doing frequently is we will be jumping while we're attacking. And the reason for that, and actually hold on, let me stay silent for a quick second because I just worked myself. So yeah, I have to do a shopping junket that's going to waste about 20, 30 seconds. Cool. So right there, we have to be really careful with our bomb usage. And we have to break a door that, yeah, I needed to not use both bombs right there to do. threepup successfully did it, but she's also really good at this game, so yeah. But anyway, so while I'll have to take a quick shortcut elsewhere, you'll see us jump a lot. And what the reason for that is, when Arzette uses an ability, mostly the attacking, she just stops moving. She says, nah, we're done. I'm going to take a quick break here and grab some bombs. We head into Norin Swamp. What threepup is doing right now is a very, very tight coyote jump. Looks like so far so good for her.
No!
Yep. Oh, no! It is a very tight jump that if something goes wrong, bad things happen. But you can see it's right there. I somehow got through that. Don't ask how, I'm not sure either. But it's one of those, you ask runners, and it feels frame perfect. It might not be, but we're going to say it is for the sake of our own well-being, because that's not easy. And I get stuck on ladders. Let me tell you a story about how I get stuck on ladders. But yeah, that's one of the easiest reset points of this entire run.
Yeah, thankfully it's pretty early in the run, but the catch with that jump is you really want to hit it because it lines up a cycle really perfectly for us to keep moving forward without having to stop.
Agreed. So yeah, and the thing about this run is it's really fun, it's really challenging, but as you can see, it's a surprisingly punishing run, and I would really love some health. Oh my gosh, dude. So let's talk about health in this game, just really quickly here. And then I will once I talk about health, I'll take a quick breather from talking and let Savage jump in with some fun donos. You start off with 3 health in this game. It seems like a decent amount, cool. But later on in the game, enemies do 2 points of damage to you per hit. So, yeah, you die in 2 hits, so it's not fun. But anywho, I'm going to head into a volcano. And Savage, if you've got some wonderful things to talk about, and let's see how our petting incentive is going.
Do I ever? I've got a lot of love for both of you, like $50 from ZB, who says, let's go Fatals. Everyone in Refresh Collective is cheering you on, the threepup. Good luck to Asuka424 too. You both rock. And people are already showing up for the horse puns, like $50 from Discount Cleric, who says, threepup tells me to donate with horse puns? I pony up.
Nice.
And a very generous $150 donation from Mama Is Go, who says, donating on behalf of my 2-year-old daughter, who insists that all animals must receive all the pets. Hey, your 2-year-old knows what's up already. Thank you so much.
Aw, thank you. Yeah, it's definitely, let's see those donations get in. I really want to see all the animals get pet, because all the animals are good animals and deserve super lots of love. Let's see here. Right now we are both in Chillnex Peaks, which is actually our... Whoa! That boy did not want me to survive. All right. iframes saved my butt just now. Anywho, so we are actually coming up to our first boss, and this is the first quick kill that you will see the power of the wave, but it's not as easy as it looks. So there is, as you see in the wave, there's a brief moment of we can get some bonus damage, and if done correctly, this next boss, Apatu, will die in 2 hits. If not done correctly, well, it's gonna take a little bit longer. But in the meantime, so once we get there, because it looks like we're both heading into that fight right now, wish us luck. This is gonna be a little bit of a quiet time, because this fight doesn't play nice. All right. Looks like threepup got the 2 cycle, which is ideal. I ended up getting the 3 cycle.
Not quite, actually, for me. I did miss my second one.
Gotcha. Yeah, that is a very, very, very tricky spot to hit. It requires so much precise timing. It's one of those, again, it feels like it's frame or pixel perfect, and we're just going to say it is.
It sounds cooler for us if we say it is.
Oh, 100%. My question to you is, are you going for the coyote jump in the river? Because I am not.
Absolutely not. I'm donating $5 per death, and I've already taken 2. I didn't mean to, so...
Did you just say coyote?
Yes.
Yeah, that's an animal.
Yeah, that's an animal. I've got some great donations about animals. Of course, we're working to that incentive. $50 from Nanobite, who says, so hyped for another Flame Fatales. Have to donate for petting the animals on behalf of our 7 dogs. Charlie, Tessa, Tonks, Trick, Hamilton, Mary, and Oliver. Have fun and go fast. Everybody, that's about $7.15 per animal in their household. So I think... I smell a $7 train. I bet you can match Nanobite. And $5 from Naomi Plays, who says, it is awesome to see 2 of my favorite people racing Arzette. Let's pet those animals. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Naomi.
7, that is awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, one thing about this run that is a really good time to point out right now is looking at bombs. Bombs are the way to do a lot of damage in this game. The problem is getting them is very random. And threepup has had a little bit more luck than I have in this game. I am 4 bombs behind her, so that means we get to later on fights, particularly the Nodelki fight, and maybe whatchamajigger, Cornrat afterwards. It's going to be a little bit trickier for me to do the same kind of damage that threepup is doing. Now, that said, we are heading into Fort Findula, which is essentially the heart attack of this run. So we're going to be a little quiet here because this is a very scary level and has arguably the scariest level in the game, or scariest room in the game.
Yeah, I'm heading into that right now. But first, you did see me toot my little flute real quick. That is a item we picked up earlier. That just lets us break down those green barriers you see. But yeah, here I'm taking an intentional death to warp back to the start of the screen, just to make movement a little bit faster.
Yeah,
and I see that genie throwing fire at me. I don't trust it.
I picked up an extra heart, so I had to take a long, slow, agonizing death.
Yeah, but that screen is really rough, particularly that last little jump right there where I threw the bomb, landed, had to detonate the bomb early, and then enter the door without those clockwork soldiers hitting me, because they can deal 2 hearts damage. That's not great.
Yeah, and you can see the difference between getting that intentional death and RNG just saying, nope, you don't get that intentional death, and it went from just swinging this the opposite direction. That said, can I get some bombs, please? I was telling threepup before, I've had the worst bomb luck this entire week, and nothing's dropping for me. So anywho, this is Beeves, this is Corporate Dragon Boss, and I love him. He is pretty easy to kill. It's just kind of a back and forth. I'm gonna take an intentional hit right there. Just to speed things up.
Sometimes we want to take intentional damage, preferably like in that fight. Those falling rocks only deal half a heart of damage, whereas the fireballs can deal a full heart. So if you have to take damage, you'd rather do it there.
Agreed. Let's see here. So right now we are picking up our shoes. So you'll see our movement speed was slow before. It's not so slow anymore. We are a little bit more zoomy, which is pretty awesome. And I think, especially since the game's been kind of rude to me, I'm just going to do the silly thing and probably do a second shopping junket because I'm not sure if I can recover from this. Because I've had no luck getting bombs.
Yeah, this level is fairly straightforward, other than us going out to grab some candles, which are our main progression for the game. But I think other than that, I think we're good to hand it over for some donations.
Absolutely.
I would love to. I've got $25 from Jake and Therese, who say, sending love from the Costco tire shop. Guess who forgot about their appointment today? Go threepup.
Hi, Jake and Therese.
And $75 from threepup fam, who says, you got this. We love you. Why would you saddle us with the task of horse puns? Are you trying to stir up trouble?
That's my family back home. Hi, everybody.
Nice. I love that so much. Ooh, that was somebody that was kind of being mean. This is another quick intentional death setup to pick up something and go back to the beginning of the level because it's so much faster. Words cannot express how much faster it is. And, oh, come on, game. If there was ever a time for you to be kind and considerate, now would be the time. Nope. No bombs for Asuka. All right, let's go. Yeah, I'm just going to stop again and pick up bombs, hack it, and I hit the wrong. Okay,
really quick, you might see me dipping into the last level of the game. That's just to grab another candle real quick. That's, again, core progression, and it's just one of the quicker ones we can get in the run.
Yeah, and that's
now
one
we're
of the
heading into Denny's.
Yeah, and that's one of the downside to me not getting a single bomb this entire round. I had to stop, unfortunately. Come on, game. But for the sake of comedy, I now have 11 bombs to play with. So we're going to do some silly things. Also, you can see these. Oh, that's a... Okay, it's fine. It's fine. You'll see these areas that both threepup and I went through that were, well, kind of dark. That's fine. You have a lantern that you can pick up at some point elsewhere in the run. We don't need it. We're good. And at this point, this is where things are going to get a little quiet because this is where we fight Nodelki. And we'll see how that goes. Because this is the hardest boss in the game. And if you don't get it right on the first cycle, it turns into RNG heck. So, chat, give us your energy, please.
Okay, I'm happy with that.
First time I get bombs going into Nodelki. You absolute butt. I can do this part.
I did take a death.
Mind if I...
Oh, yeah, you can go.
Awesome. This might be interesting to you, Asuka. I've got $21 from Corgiba, who says, here's $7 for each of our sweet pups, Freya, Siri, and Yishtola. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Let's make this Flame Fatales week awesome. And that's right, we're still raising money for that Pet All the Animals incentive for Born and Bred. I know we can do it, folks. And $5 from Titan Princeps 30K, who says, threepup, I guess I can forgive you for making me go onto Twitch if it means supporting a worthy cause and for supporting my dearest friend. Have a great run. Love from Reno.
Thank you.
You also see we did a slight different route between the two of us, where I went into Crease Canyon to take on our wonderful corn-based Scarecrow. threepup went into the very first level again and took on that boss.
Yeah, we actually... You can beat that boss fairly early into the run, but we actually come back later, mainly because of the boots that we get that make this so much faster.
Yeah, the original route of this had us actually not backtracking to this first level. We just kind of did it then and there, but once we found out we could pick up the boots and go deal with Clive, it's just so much nicer.
Now that I've defeated Cornrad, I have all of my sacred Doritos, and I'm going to go forge the Jewel of Faramore.
Nice. I am heading over to Clive right now.
Which gives us access to purple magic. On top of being the best color, don't at me. It also lets us destroy purple barriers.
Nice. And I am catching up right there. So time's actually going to be coming up pretty quickly for threepup. She's got 2 more rooms, and then I'm heading in there right now. But yeah, the funny thing is all intents and purposes, the final boss of this game is actually really easy. Like, she's in that room right now, so time's going to be very soon for her.
Time will be once my sword connects with Daimler at the end of this hallway. And time.
And actually, I missed a thingamajigger. Also, GG's.
Thank you.
Oh, that's the one I missed. That is the first time I've missed that particular thingamabobber. Oh. All right, pop off.
Fool! Why reform the jewel then?
And then I'm shortly winding down here. But yeah, for the most part, those interests in this run, please check it out. It's really fun. It's also very challenging and punishing, and I highly, highly recommend it. Also, side note about those books that we both jumped over at the very beginning. For some reason, those books will just kill you outright. That's sad.
Not the rest of them. It's weird.
Yeah, also time. For some reason, it just... Those two, Daimler just says absolutely not, and boom. But yeah, it's... Arzette the Jewel of Faramore is an absolutely fun game. It's a love letter to the cursed CDI games, but it is a great platformer. Check it out. It's so much fun. I'm hoping threepup gets it as game of the month at some point. Not mentioning that, but totally mentioning that.
On that note, if you are interested in learning this run, I literally just uploaded a guide to Arzette's SRC page for the 90% route. Please check that out if you want to learn it. And if you have any questions, feel free to DM me on Discord or find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/threepup.
Yeah, it's a fun game to learn, a tricky game to master, and threepup's really good at this. So definitely give some absolute love to her. Threepup, where can they find you?
Just, on my Twitch account, I stream lots of cool LED games like Arzette, but also a little game called Kingdom Hearts. You may have heard about it. If you want to hear my voice again, make sure to tune in on Thursday for the Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance run. It'll be great.
Agreed. Yeah, you can find me at twitch.tv/Asuka424. I play good games badly and bad games quickly. Though right now I'm working on Final Fantasy Type 0 because that is a dream speedrun of mine. That said, you can hear me on the behind the host mic Friday and Saturday, so check us out. That's it. Continue following and watching all of these amazing runs. Please, please, please take whatever time left to !donate and donate to get those animals pet. We really want to see them pet because animals are awesome and good, and so are you. That said, I think that's about all the time we've got. Savage, threepup, cheers.
Yep, cheers.